guys, this is Randall Lolita here, and today I'm going to be doing a reaction video to 6 scary short stories. Now, this thing is getting okay. There we go. And hold up, let me get it a little bigger. That should be good. Now, okay, dang it. Okay, let's get right into this video.
My wife had been a godsend since I was sick. My doctors were really stumped at first, but we figured it out. The doctor prescribed me a medicine to take every 6 hours. It's supposed to help with the pain. My wife is an excellent nurse. At first, I hated to have her do it. My illness was turning me into a person I didn't recognize. Moody, temperamental, and very impatient. But my wife just kept going, giving me these tiny blue and green pills that would cure my ails. But my symptoms worsened. My nose started to bleed profusely. My wife left a message with the doctor, but no response. I started developing bruises and my stomach was always upset. The doctor apparently thought this could be solved with an increase in medicine, so I began taking it every 4 hours. I smiled pitifully at my wife, thanking her for her devotion and swallowing that bluish pill. She ran a gentle hand through my hair. A fistful of hair come out along with it. I cried and cried,
that should be happening.
but I really just needed to be alone. I sent my wife to the store. A few minutes after she left, I realized I needed to take a dose. I weakly climbed out of bed and made it to the medicine cabinet. There were my little blue pills scattered loosely around the cabinet. I grabbed the pill bottle and unscrewed the cap so I could dump them back in. And that's when I saw it. My pills were white.
So they're not supposed to be that color? I'm guessing? The shed.
The shed was old and weather-beaten and leaned to one side. It sat at the furthest edge of the backyard, backed up into the thick woods that designated the end of the Warrens' property. The only thing contemporary about the shack was the deadbolt lock meant to keep out everyone but the family patriarch Jack Warren, who guarded its contents as if it were precious religious artifacts. 10-year-old Evan Warren knew the rule about staying away from the shed, but, being a kid, he was achingly curious about what his father was hiding. Mother never talked about it, and always changed the subject when the shed was mentioned. Evan and his younger brother Jeb were playing catch in the backyard on a crisp fall day when Jeb missed the pass and the ball tumbled across the grass, coming to a stop near the shed door. When Evan went to retrieve the ball, he noticed that the door was ajar.
Okay.
"Whoa," said Evan as Jeb joined him. "Look! Dad must have forgot to lock it." "Come on," urged Evan. "Let's check it out."
No
way. Dad will skin us alive if we go in there.
Never go investigate.
Shaken, "I'm going in." A frightened Jeb ran back to the house without looking back. That night, Jeb came downstairs to dinner and saw 3 place settings instead of 4. His mother's eyes were red, as if she'd been crying. His father was carving a roast. "Where's Evan?" Jeb asked.
Wait.
"Don't know anyone named Evan," answered his father.
Wait.
"And neither do you."
Wait, what?
Since the atmosphere changed, the land dried up. Farming was basically impossible, and people were starving. Andrea held the bundle tightly, racing deeper into the house to hide it. She could hear the footsteps outside, the telltale crunch of arid landscape. They were getting closer. The Wanderers. The Wanderers traversed the land looking for food. They were vicious. They would kill for beans. Andrea shuddered, feeling a nervous trickle of sweat skate down her spine. When she reached the closet, she knelt down and pried open a trapdoor with her broken, bloody fingernails. She laid her bundle on the floor of the trapdoor and covered it. She raced back to the living room, just as the Wanderers broke down the door. "Heard you had food," one said, licking his lips. Andrea shook her head vigorously. A jagged, toothy smile lit his face as he reached out his trembling hand to point. "You lie," he hissed. "I have nothing." They stomped through the house. Finding nothing, they turned to leave. A baby's cry broke through the silence. He smiled. "I knew you had food."
Gonna eat the baby. They're gonna eat the baby.
It was 1 a.m. and Guy Halverson sat in his dark living room. The accident early that evening kept playing over and over in his mind. The light turned red, but he was in a hurry and accelerated. An orange blur came from his right, and in a split second, there was a violent jolt. Then the bicyclist rolled across his hood and fell out of sight on the pavement. Horns blared angrily, and he panicked, stepping on the gas and screeching away from the chaos into the darkness, shaken and keeping an eye on his rearview mirror until he got home. "Why did you run, you idiot?" he thought to himself. He'd never committed a crime before this and punished himself by imagining years in jail, his career gone, his family gone, his future gone. Why not just go?
What up? Okay, back. No, where'd it go? Boop.
Accident early that evening kept playing over and over in his mind. The light turned red, but he was in a hurry and accelerated.
Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna have to set part 1 for this. You know what? This is just gonna be part 1 of the 6 scary short stories because this is so stupid. So, yeah. Gonna stop it here. Like this video, subscribe. Get this to 100, please. And comment which one got you first. Okay, and I will see you guys later. Mwah. Later.